Have now next is children how to display images here. So in order to display the images on our web page, we use the img tag. Okay, as you can see, it just writing this much image source is equal to whatever the name of the image, we get an image. See there? All right, so let's see how to do this. So first of all, we need to write image tag img. As you can see, there is no ending of this, or you can do it like this. There are two types of tags. One are the container tags and the other are the empty tags. Okay, so container means those which start and end. Empty means which just have a start and they don't have an end. So this is a new way of expressing an empty tag. This is the new thing. Okay, so you put a hyphen at the slash at the end. Okay, now let's start with this image. So I have written image tag and then source. Src means source. Okay, source is equal to the name of the image. Now one thing must be clear to you, that whenever we specify the name of an image here, this image should be placed in the same folder where your HTML file is residing. Okay, so but they both should be having the same location. Now this image is quite big, so you can see that it is covering full space. Even you can go towards the right, up and down. See, the image is big. All right, now I don't want to place such a big image in the web page. So what I can do is I can put a width of, let us say, 300 and height of 200. Okay, and then see, this is small. All right, so you can change the width and the height like so. Also you can put a border around the image, like border is equal to, let's say, 5 pixels. Right, you can see a black border around the image here. All right, now if I want to change the border color, you can see that border color attribute here. If I say red, nothing happens on the right. Okay, now this is because this attribute, it is deprecated. Deprecated means it's now not followed. So what to do? We have another way of putting that. That is using style attribute. Style is equal to, in this you put border hyphen color colon red. Okay, now you get this uh, border color as red. Okay, now wherever I put the style attribute, that simply means I'm trying to make use of CSS, that is cascading style sheets. Okay, this is a completely different language. Okay, where we write the attributes of the tag separately in a file. Okay, now you can, with this we have the border and the style. Right, next let us see if we have to specify the alignment of this image. So I just have to write align is equal to, you can see now that I have not specified anything, but the image is left aligned. Okay, so I can write align is equal to center, and with this nothing happens. Why? Because with align equal to center, there's no effect on the image. Actually, the effect comes on the written part. Okay, whatever you will write afterwards. So let us start, which is right. Now if you write right, it will go towards the right side. Okay, but as I mentioned earlier, with center nothing happens. See, now what is getting in the center, this text is getting in the center. Okay, fine. So the default alignment is left, and you can specify left and right only. All right, like so. All right, now I hope it's clear to you how to write the images. Let's write something here. I'm just typing like this. Okay, so I just want to imitate some text written on the right hand side, left hand side, and the right hand side of the image. So this is the way to go, and this is what we get. All right, now you can some part of the text was written before the image, and some part is written after the image. All right, like you can see here. But when we align it towards the left or the right, this is the way the text is behaving. All right, so let's put some more text. And this is what we'll be getting. All right, so now how it will behave when you write left. Let's see, left, and let's save this. And on the right hand side we have F5. Now this is the left line. Okay, now you can see that the part of text like J in this case, wherever J comes, it's quite touching the image, right? And if you see on the right hand side, again the characters are almost touching the border, right? So we have to stop that. We have to mention H space for horizontal alignment, sorry, for horizontal spacing. H space means horizontal space. Now when you mention H space, horizontal space means the left as well as on the right. So if I specify something like 5 over here, and you go towards the image, now I'm pressing F5. Now you see what effect takes place over there. See, towards the left and the right, it's leaving 5 pixel space, right? Similarly, if you want to leave vertical spacing, you can write V space is equal to 5. And now you see I'm pressing F5 to refresh the page. Here we go. See there? Now there is a 5 pixel space between the image and the text. Okay. Next is the alt attribute. Alt means alternate text. And why we have the alternate text? Alternate text means that if the image is not supported in the web browser which the user is using, then it will display some message like image is not supported. Now in order to imitate that, let us just change the name. Now if you see, I go towards the right, and on the image, right, nothing is happening. Why? Because this image is already supported by this Google Chrome. Right, now let us change the name of the file so that it becomes wrong. And now when we come towards the right, so I say 5C, it says image is not supported. Right, I hope it's clear. So this is alt. Alt attribute means if the image is not supported by the browser of the user, then what message is to be displayed. Okay, so I hope you followed this.